If you're here today, it's not by accident. Something in you, maybe quiet, maybe loud, is searching for a sign, for clarity, for something real to hold on to. And even if you can't name exactly what you're looking for, your soul knows. Take a deep breath and let the space become still. Because what you're about to hear isn't just a tarot reading. It's a message that was meant to find you today. A message that reaches beyond the noise, beyond the fear, and into the part of you that remembers who you are, what you carry, and why you came. You don't have to have it all figured out right now, but you do deserve to feel supported as the path unfolds. So let's begin. Hey there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me in this collective space today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, my name is Ria. Let's call in spirit. Now, this is a collective reading. It's for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you're showing up here in this sacred space with me is when your soul is ready to receive this message. And this is what I'm doing today, is bringing you messages that your soul has called in. In my morning meditation, I sat with Spirit and I asked them, what is it that my viewers, my beautiful community needs to hear today? And they brought me to these decks. So I have a ton of decks, everyone, and I'm usually feeling over them to see which ones resonate. And yeah, we're going to have a nice detailed reading here. Messages that I just feel you have been waiting to hear for a while. So what I'm going to do first is start with an archetype deck. Archetype card. This is an energy that I'm picking up around you. So in my meditation, I did feel another energy with you. So we are getting the Lover. Look at that, the energy of the Lover. Now, this could be an archetype within you. This could be ego, shadow, or it could be an external energy. So I want you to be aware of the energy of the Lover. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card today. So place that wherever it resonates for you. This archetype is passionate, sensual, and devoted. And the shadow aspects here are jealous, clingy, and unfaithful. So you'll have to share with me in the comment section below here, everyone, if you're seeing this energy around. Okay, I've been definitely picking up on someone around you, and this could be a romantic partner, someone you're deeply committed to or care about. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. It's just a really close relationship. Okay, so maybe Spirit is asking you to be more aware of it in some way. Now, this is a gift that you carry. It is either laying dormant and it's being activated, or if you already are connected to it, it is being strengthened. It is being asked to be practiced. So we're getting ritual dance. Look at that. I love dancing, everyone. In the shower, anywhere, I love dancing. So music has the ability to transport you to different realms, igniting your body, making your rituals even more powerful. So having some sort of practice in your life that is uplifting of your energy. So dance is definitely very powerful. You can manifest with this energy, right? So some of you might already dance. I'm actually learning the shuffle dance, right? And oh my gosh, I was watching it online and I thought, that's super easy to do. Like, I could totally do it. And then when I went to go do it, I can't do it. So I have to practice it to get better at it. So I'm getting mastery here as well coming in. There's something that you are meant to practice, something that you're meant to master here. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. All right, so these cards just jumped out. We've got the Hermit card. So this is an energy of peace and quiet. This is where you are carving out time in your day-to-day life to spend time with yourself, doing the things that bring you to a place of peace, to a place of love, to a place of abundance. I feel this is going to be really important for you, especially if you are here receiving this message. Okay, so the Hermit card is a major arcana card. Its energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, this energy does tend to be in the background. So some of you might feel this subtly, while others you're going to feel this intensely. Okay, and we have the Chariot card. So we have forward momentum. I feel you slowing down is going to speed things up for you. Okay, so you want to slow down even though things may feel rushed. The world feels like it's moving at a really fast pace, but that doesn't mean that we have to move at a fast pace as well. So they want you to slow down here, take decisive action. There's definitely opportunities of expansion coming in for you right now. Secondary major arcana card. There's definitely something big happening right now, unfolding in your life. We have the Nine of Swords. I'm getting worry and stress. I'm getting thoughts in your mind that sometimes interfere with what you're trying to do. Maybe you find yourself overwhelmed. Too many obligations or responsibilities that you're carrying at this time, right? And sometimes we don't even realize that we're actually carrying these heavy things. But it sits on our mind, right? They're there even though we're not actually physically carrying them, we're carrying them in our minds. So this is something that Spirit wants you to work on clearing, whatever this noise is in your mind. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it, my friends, when you share with me how these cards, how this reading resonate for you. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, look at this. I want you to also pay attention to the numbers 9, 7, and 9. We've got double nines here. So we are in the year number 9 as well right now. Those of you that are watching this reading during year number 9, we are now connected to it times 3. Okay, so you might be seeing these numbers around 979 in that sequence even, or other sequences. Okay, you're in alignment. There's something definitely coming in here for you today as far as guidance. You have been asking for guidance or clarity or some sort of an answer. It is coming to you right now. Okay, so I want you to take a look at these images, everyone, and really feel into them and just see where they resonate for you in your life. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also pass this along to someone that might need to hear its message. So there's definitely a lot that is going on in your mind. It is affecting your heart. And sometimes it doesn't feel good. It might not be an emotion or feeling that you feel all the time, but I'm feeling it in the background somewhere. Something has shifted in your life. This is what I'm feeling like. Something has happened recently, maybe in a relationship, maybe in some sort of connection you have with someone else, maybe a family member. Maybe this has to do with your work. The connection that you had once with your work has now changed, right? Maybe just even yourself, like maybe you're kind of going through something internally and you can't make sense of it. You're trying to figure this out, right? So there's something definitely going on. And here Spirit is asking you to actually create some equilibrium within yourself, to create some balance, peace, and calm. And this is why it's important for you to spend some time with yourself to actually figure this out. And those of you that are already finding yourselves in solitude or finding yourselves in a place of loneliness where you're not able to connect, don't feel the desire to even connect, or feel like, you know, relationships and the way that people are communicating or connecting with you is changing. There's like this distance I'm getting here through the Hermit card. Don't be afraid of this. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. So I just want you to make sure you understand that. This is actually an opportunity for you to go inward, to reconnect with yourself. There is something here that Spirit is trying to share with you, communicate to you through the echoes and the whispers of your life, through the background. So, you know, this could be you journaling in the evening. Some of you love to journal. And whenever you are, I feel that you need quiet space, quiet time to do this in order to open up your mind and, you know, go into that library, this big, huge bank of information, right? So I feel some of you are retrieving information and maybe trying to figure out how you're meant to work with it. You know, maybe you're trying to understand someone, trying to understand a situation, maybe your relationship, how you know, how are you showing up in it, or how is someone else, and how things are connected. There's a lot of things that some of you are thinking about. That is the Nine of Swords coming in through the quiet moments. So maybe you have experienced sleep disturbances recently, over the last little while here, where you're not able to sleep. It's because your mind might be racing. So this is where I suggest you go see a medical professional, everyone. Sometimes you just never know, right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. I'm just reading the energies of the cards, but I'm definitely seeing that this energy is affecting you in some way, especially with your physical body. The energy that you're focusing on, putting your energy towards, may be manifesting on your physical body, right? So you just want to be aware of that. What I'm feeling here is someone's foot. This might be your, you know, whichever foot it is. It feels like a plantar fibroma or plantar fasciitis. I don't even know how to say that name, but something to do with your foot. If it's been hurting, or it feels like you've had a cramp in your foot, something to do with your toes, like the lower half of your body is affected here. Okay, I'm just picking up on your energy here, so make sure you're getting that looked at. And I feel that your body is communicating to you, so you're meant to actually you know, look after that. And then I'm seeing some of you worried about a partner, a family member. You know, I'm getting a worrywart. Maybe you are a worrywart. You know, finding some sort of a channel here to release that energy of worry, like through journaling. Some of you might not even journal. You know, getting those words out, that energy out onto a sheet of paper, like just transferring to something else. You can sing it out, you can shower it out, right? Whatever brings you to a place of peace and calm. This is something that they want you to start implementing in your life, having some sort of a ritual that aligns you to peace and calm in your life. Music, dance definitely gets my energy uplifted. It is, you know, I even work out. I do dance workouts, like all kinds of things with music. Music is just incredibly powerful. And yes, it does shift frequency and vibration. It shifts your frequency and vibration as you're listening to it. It is incredibly powerful to use for manifesting. And I feel what's happening here is Spirit is bringing you back to a manifestation or something that you're trying to call in, something that you desire to experience. Maybe someone that you're wanting to connect with, right? You're wanting to maybe even make a commitment to yourself, to follow through, show up, right? So maybe you're having difficulty with this. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're working with a partner, someone that you trust, someone that you love. Alignments are also happening. I'm getting the Lovers card coming through the Lovers card, right? So the energy of Gemini is around you right now. I'm also getting the energy of the planet Venus here. A lot of love. They want you to immerse yourself within the energy of love, right? So I feel love is walking beside you, and you know, maybe this love is showing up through a partner, through a really good friend, maybe through a neighbor, maybe it's the cashier at the grocery store or someone at the gas station, someone that maybe smiled at you as you were walking down the street, something that makes your heart sing, that makes your heart smile. So these are the things that Spirit wants you to connect with in these quiet moments, to actually create a little bit of room in your heart and your mind to open up and actually experience that and to receive that, right? So this is coming through the Hermit card. And as you are doing this, you're going to find yourselves creating a ripple effect, this energy that starts to come outside of you, right? And it starts to move into your life, into your reality, and then it starts to reflect back to you, right? So I feel it's really important that you realign or center yourself back to your soul, back to your integrity, to your truth. Maybe you have been finding yourself a little bit lost in a situation, lost in a relationships. Sometimes we can lose ourselves within the experiences we're having. And then when we lose ourselves is where we start to feel the disturbance, the interference with our connections, with what we're trying to experience. And when we start to experience that disturbance, that's a signal to us that we are out of alignment. So here Spirit is wanting you to be, and they're encouraging you to be an active participant in the co-creation of your desired reality by slowing down, reconnecting with yourself, and looking for, like a radar system, okay, we've got an energy that we're focusing on. Let's stop for a moment, clear that out, and refocus, recenter ourselves to look for the love, the abundance, the connection, right? Taking action on that, actually in your physical reality, putting the energy out there to do that, not just thinking about it. And, you know, worrying, stressing, this creates anxiety, it creates a lot of different kinds of emotions and feelings and things that sometimes halt us from making that first move, you know, even immersing ourselves into that experience. So right now, Spirit is calling you to actually step into your power, reconnect with yourself, lead yourself here with authority. You are the authority over your life. Right? And sometimes when we take charge of our lives and, you know, stand up for ourselves, put some healthy boundaries up and start showing up within the experience we are trying to create, we can find it a little bit wobbly, right? There's nothing really steering this wagon that this person is on. It's just you. So this is where you have to tune in to your senses, your abilities, your skills, your wisdom, and actually apply it. Yes, sometimes it can be exhausting. It's a little bit of extra effort and energy, but this is what is required at this time in order to create that ripple effect. You have to push energy out there. So this is what they're asking you to do with the energy of the Chariot card. This is coming in as a frequency and vibration that you're going to feel. You're going to see this in your life as well as a theme. All of these, you know, you might be seeing someone that's doing a ritual dance, something to do with rituals, dancing. You might be out at a rave or some sort of a festival or like an outdoor event, right? Or, you know, yoga dancing. All kinds of ways where you're moving your energy. Movement is going to be incredibly powerful for you as well. And don't be afraid to move by yourself. A lot of times, like even in my own life, even though I have a huge family, I have a lot of love around me, I still feel like I'm this single drop of water that is in this vast ocean. And everything that is happening is because I'm here putting my energy out there. This is what I connect with when I think of the Chariot card. When I look at this energy, it's a power, a force that is supporting you right now, especially in you stepping up in your world and actually taking action and co-creating your desired reality, opening yourself up to the energy of love, the energy of growth, you know, opportunities and challenges are the same thing. That's what I find. You might find that to be different, but you can look at an opportunity, as an adventure, or you can look at it as hardship or challenge. And yeah, some experiences are harder than others, but there's something that you're learning through each and every one of them. And I feel here you are evolving, you are ascending, so you're definitely going to feel ascension symptoms, I feel, that are coming through the Nine of Swords, and you are completing a cycle right now and stepping into another experience. And I feel that your soul is ready to do that right now. So I've got a few more cards I wanted to pull for you. I've got a yes, no deck I'm going to be using and a spirit animal that is also supporting you and guiding you at this time. And I want you to save this video, especially if you're connecting with it. And I want you to watch it in about 6 months' time to see where you're at and how everything showed up for you and in the way that you connected with it. Right? So you are moving forward. You are going to see progress in your life. And, you know, wherever, whether it's a relationship, whether it's you know, really implementing rituals or some sort of a routine or a schedule and you're trying to stick to it, you're going to find yourself, if you show up every day, you're going to be within that experience and it's already there. You're within it. It comes in really fast. And this is how I've experienced it in my own life. So, you know, I feel that some of you are calling in love, and love is definitely coming through for you. And, you know, when I found my husband, Paul, I was in the vibration of love. I was open and I was receptive. I was like, I'm going to move into this with a clean slate. I'm not going to think anything about it. I'm going to give everyone a clear chance without judging, without anything at all, or even settling, right? To really feel into who this person is and use my intuition and connect on a deep level. There were some people that allowed me to do that and others that didn't. And it wasn't me asking for consent like, hey, do you mind opening up? It was just me showing up in that energy that allowed that energy to also open up for me, right? So I'm getting someone here that may be carrying some pain or hurt or some sort of a story from the past. I'm getting the word jaded coming in. I'm definitely hearing someone saying no, like you want love, but you're afraid of it, or you don't want to get hurt, so you don't bother with it. Maybe you're just done with love and you're kind of like, you know what, I'm good on my own. I want to fly solo for now. And that is totally okay, right? Wherever you are in your life, know that you're calling something in, and this is the guidance that your soul is ready to hear, to receive, and to apply forward, right? So worry, stories. I always say this, journaling is a powerful tool to release energy. So if you're not journaling, if you're journaling, share with us, what do you journal? How does that help you? And if you aren't journaling, try that and see. Like when I first started journaling, I just word vomit because I was like, I don't even know what to write. Like, what do I don't know how to write. So I just wrote a bunch of gibberish, but that made me feel better. And then I was able to look at it and put it together. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize that that was even on my mind. That's a lot of stuff. Sometimes unintentionally, we are thinking things. We're on autopilot. So this is where, when we're aware, we're not on autopilot, we're here connected to our reality. So this is what Spirit wants you to do, is practice releasing some of these weighted energies that you put an energy into and they don't make you feel good, right? That's how you're going to know, is your emotions are letting you know that we're not in alignment with something that we're seeing or thinking or experiencing. So what is that? Then we turn into that investigator. You don't want to be obsessively thinking of things as well, because I'm definitely getting that coming in. Now, they want you to protect your energetic space by having some boundaries around your mental scape. You know, the things that you are watching, the things that you're allowing to influence you, when you become aware that they're influencing you, you know, just to kind of keep yourself away from that energy and align yourself to something or a routine, an energy, a flow, a rhythm that uplifts you, that brings you up, because you are ascending. And again, Spirit is saying you want to be active in this energy. Take breaks to tune in. This doesn't mean to stop or slow down. It just means that giving yourself time to open space, to connect with Spirit. But also sometimes, yes, slowing down a little bit. I'm sorry. Spirit is saying sometimes you do need to slow down in order to speed up. You're going to know this because your body is going to let you know that you got to slow down, right? And this is going to speed up because it's going to regenerate your energy. And I don't know if any of you had your blinds closed, your curtains closed recently. Spirit is calling you to, or asking or encouraging you to open it up, allow the light in. You know, even to get outside and get some fresh air. I don't know if you've been in your home, in your bedroom for a while in the same space. I'm getting a stagnant energy. Maybe it's time to clear some of the clutter, dust some of the spaces that have dust on them. But there's an energy that wants, it's a feeling that needs refreshing. This is what I'm getting here. So you might be like, oh, I got to clean out my closet, but I just haven't had time. But you've been looking at it, thinking about it, right? So let's take the action and just do it. And it's going to make you feel so much better. And of course, you can leave it if you want. It's up to you. So this is the message that's coming through the tarot cards now. Those of you that are looking for a yes or a no, I'm going to pull a card for you today. You're going to get your answer here with this. And Spirit is asking that you sit with this reading. I don't know if any of you make notes as I'm reading to you, but I feel there's something coming through with this. It needs time to percolate, is what Spirit is saying. So no is the answer. Beware of burnout. So I feel this is why the Hermit is coming in, where Spirit is signaling to you about your energy, your physical body. Your body is communicating to you. So beware of burnout. The message is you're trying too hard to achieve this goal. Relax and regroup. Relax and regroup. Okay? So let's pull an animal card. This is a spirit animal that is going to be guiding you. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. All right, so we've got a card coming out here for you already. This is an animal that is anchoring and guiding you at this time. So some of you might already be seeing it around. It's a confirmation for you. We are getting the turkey. So look at that. You may have been seeing turkeys around. Maybe you had turkey for dinner. Maybe you heard the word turkey. Perhaps you saw it online. Maybe someone called you a turkey, or you called someone else a turkey. This is definitely coming in. And give with gratitude and grace. So the energy that you put out there is the energy you're going to receive in return. So there's an exchange of energies that are happening they want you to be aware of. Give with gratitude and grace. And the number 61 is also guiding you, along with 979. 61. So if you see these numbers, these are light activation codes. They're connecting you to this message. Just giving you information that you need as you're moving forward. So the oracle message is, turkey spirit message for you is that you always have the potential for manifesting a rich reality. For the turkey represents generosity and a celebration of abundance through giving to others. Give freely without expectations and you shall receive. For the manifestation of abundance is happening right now for you. Align with it by sharing your good fortune with others. Whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any kind of form, immerse yourself in the flow of generous abundance, being a channel for turkey spirit and the desire of spirit to see all beings experience the blessings of plenty. Give with gratitude and grace for a wellspring of loving compassion, knowing that spirit will respond by giving you all that you need in this moment and all moments to come. I'm going to read you the protection message as well, because some of us might be moving through the shadow energy here with this. So are you giving in order to receive in kind, keeping tally of how much you have given and what is owed to you? This is not the way to experience abundance. When turkey spirit is in the protection position, it is a reminder to let go of any perception of scarcity or fear that if you give too much, you will not have enough for yourself. Use your spiritual practices to reconnect with spirit and remember how it feels to embody abundance. And you will give as much, give as much as needed right now. Know that whatever your need to fill your stores is coming to you right now. Love, prosperity, knowledge, and assistance from allies who are everywhere and want you to be the abundance that you seek. Turkey spirit is here to tell you that everything evens out when you are aligned with the law of abundance as spirit wants you to be. So know that abundance is yours. So any kind of weight that you're carrying around money, let's drop that for a moment. Money is meant to flow here, everyone. This is my belief about money. It is not meant to be stagnant. It's not meant to be held or like held on to, hoarded. You know, you're holding too tight onto it because you have to. Sometimes we get into that energy, that vibration, because that's what we're experiencing in our life. And I've had hardships in my life where money was central for me. And whenever I found myself worrying about money, I started to experience more money problems. So I used to shift that. And instead of worrying, I would think about, okay, how can we, make things work? What's my situation and how can I manage my money during this time, right? So adjusting to things. We're going to close off now with an angel number. This angel number is sealing this reading for you. It is bringing you a message as well, okay? So we are getting for you, my friends, is 2121 energy levels, your energy levels. They want you to pay attention to this, everyone. So especially if you're seeing this number anywhere, that day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your goal and there's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. So trust in you. Trust in your ability. Don't ever doubt yourself here, my friends. I know that sometimes we start to doubt. We start to, get scared and all kinds of things that can come up and we can sit in this place of worry. And this is not what you're meant to do at this time as you're showing up in this space. So don't be a turkey here. and put your energy out there, my friends. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. Right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.